Khan. Shalom, Israel, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, want to give all honor and glory to Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushai. And this video or this live we're going into today is UFOs in the Bible. You know what I'm saying? And it might be some people first time hearing about this. Yes, UFOs are real. Yes, UFOs are real. Like you see on movies, they put it in our face. Hollywood know the truth. Where you think they come up? Where you think they come up with these ideas from? They just the director just didn't wake up one morning and be like, I want to make a movie with a UFO and something driving it, and the UFO causing destruction and destroying people. And no, he didn't come up with that. He got his ideas from the Bible, man. He changed it up. He put his own spin to it. But UFOs are real, and I'm finna show you in the Bible how UFOs are real. But the thing about it is, they not called UFOs in the Bible. They are called the chariots in the clouds. You know what I'm saying? The clouds and the chariots. These are what the UFOs are called. And it's not aliens driving these things. I know when you see on movies, it always be aliens driving these UFOs. It's not aliens driving them. It's the angels of the Lord. The angels of the Lord are driving these UFOs, right? And you know that song, especially when our great grandmother and father, they used to sing this song. Our great grandmother, and great grandparents, they were singing this song, "Swing Low, Sweet Chariots," coming back to carry me home. You know what I'm saying? Swing low, sweet chariots. Now, what they talking about? What are they talking about? Swing low, sweet chariots. What is chariots? They talking about the so-called UFOs. Our people knew back then that these UFOs, but originally called chariots. They are real, man. They are real. These things are real, and the Most High going to use these UFOs to um to save people. I'm gonna pull a picture up to show y'all real quick before I get into it. I'm gonna show y'all a picture of how it's gonna go. Hold up. Because these chariots gonna have a job to do. They either gonna destroy you. The Lord gonna use these chariots for destruction, and He gonna use these chariots to save the Israelites, man. So some of them gonna be used for destruction. I got a picture right here. Hold up. Let me get this picture. Just to show you kind of an example. And you watch those, matter of fact, it's kind of blurry. But I'll show y'all some videos and things of that nature. But you watch videos or movies of alien invasions, how they beam people up in the chariots and people looking up at them like this and they getting beamed up. And that's real, man. That's gonna be the salvation. Matter of fact, give me Baruch 4 and 24. First thought, give me Baruch 4 and 24. I think that's what I want. Yeah, get that Baruch 4 and 24. Let me see what that say. Oh, matter of fact, no, give me Wisdom of Solomon. My bad. It's like it. Give me Wisdom of Solomon 5 and 1 through 3.
All right, can you hear me?
Mm-hmm. If you can't see, so I'm gonna try to
All right,
show
this
this
is the
one.
book.
My bad. It's like these are like the chariots. I don't know if you can see them. But y'all know UFOs, how people get beamed up. That's how it's gonna be. But you got it.
It's Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 5, verse 1 through 3. Then shall the righteous man stand in great boldness before the face of such as have afflicted him and made no account of his labors. When they see it, they shall be troubled with terrible fear, and shall be amazed at the strangeness of his salvation, so far beyond all that they looked for. And they repenting and groaning for anguish of spirit shall say within themselves, This was he whom we had sometimes in derision and a proverb of reproach.
Con. So going back to verse 2, when it said when they see it, when they see the salvation of the Israelites, it said they said be troubled. Hold up. They shall be troubled with terrible fear and shall be amazed at the strangeness of his salvation, so far beyond all that they look for. So what is talking about? They're gonna be amazed at the strangeness of our salvation, so far beyond all that they look for, because they're gonna see literally the chariots in the sky and people getting beamed up in them. They're gonna be amazed at that. They're gonna be like, "What's going on?" Because a lot of people think that these chariots, what the world calling UFOs, they think that these are only real in movies. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people only think UFOs are in movies. So when they actually seeing this stuff happen, they gonna be amazed at it. And that's gonna be the last thing on their mind to see Israelites, so-called black people. That's why they're gonna be groaning in verse 3 when they say they're gonna be groaning, right? They're gonna be like, it's gonna be the last thing on their mind to see us get beamed up in a chariot or a so-called UFO. It's gonna be the last thing on their mind. That's gonna be a strange salvation because people ain't looking forward to that. People think they're gonna get raptured up. You know what I'm saying? People think that, Jesus finna come down and hold their hand and take them up there. They're not thinking about these chariots coming and beaming people up. They're not thinking about that as being our salvation or our key out of Babylon. They're not thinking that's gonna be our transportation out of Babylon. They think we're gonna magically disappear with a blink of an eye. He gonna snap his fingers and we're gonna leave out in these chariots, bro. These gonna be our transportation out of this place, man. And it's crazy because they pull up that movie Nope. You can just go to Google and type in that movie Nope. And it's crazy because they understand, and we also got videos to show you that, and end time headlines, how they spotted some chariots. You can actually see them sometime in the sky, man. But that new movie Nope by Jordan Peele, and we know that Jordan Peele always makes subliminal movies, man. He started with Get Out, then that movie Us. Now he got this movie Nope. No, but guess what? It had chariots in this movie. The so-called UFOs. They know what it is, man. They know what it is.
They
They
call them
have
holding
the
space.
hmm,
Nothing.
they have these chariots and things, and it's not the only movie that have these so-called UFOs. Why is it so many movies with UFOs in them, with aliens driving them? Because they know that these things are real. They read the Bible. These elites, these people in Hollywood, man, these directors, man, they read the Bible. That's where they get their ideas from. These people with these supernatural powers, they get that from the Bible. We've been had that. Samson, we had David, we had mighty warriors, man. Spy kids, they get that from the book of Joshua. When Joshua and them was spying out the land. They get all their ideas from the Bible, man. The so-called white man, he not coming up with these ideas by himself. He not waking up and coming up with these ideas and just staying up all night thinking of ideas. They known for stealing, man. They known for stealing ideas. So where are they stealing ideas from? Where are they stealing these things from to make these magical movies? From the scriptures and putting their own twist on it. Now I'm gonna get some precepts to show you that these chariots, which are in clouds, also known as UFOs, are real. And I'm gonna show you that the angels are the ones that's gonna be driving these chariots, man. And they're gonna be used for destruction and salvation. What you got? It. Give me. What you got? Oh, you already. All praises, man. Yeah.
I got a plethora. I got Psalm 68:17, Matthew 26:24, Numbers 9:15. Just tell me what you want.
Hey, that's on 68 and 17.
All right. The chariots of Yahweh are 20,000, even thousands of angels. The Lord is among them, as in Sinai in the holy place.
So it said the chariots of Yahweh are 20,000, even thousands of angels, man. The Lord is among them as in Sinai in the holy place. Man, you know what I'm saying? So the chariots of God, and we know that the chariots is, like I said, the chariots are like a weapon that the Lord is going to use to destroy this place with, man. Also, Yahweh Shai and the angels. Yahweh Shai coming back with the angels, man. Yahweh Shai is who the world calls Jesus Christ. That's his real name, Yahweh Shai. He come back with his angels full of chariots. The sky's going to be full of chariots, man. You're going to look up, the sky going to be covered with chariots. Now you're going to look up and you're going to have two thoughts. You're going to have two thoughts in your mind looking up like, yeah, our salvation here. Our salvation here. Or you're going to look up and like, dang, I'm finna be destroyed. You're going to have two thoughts in your head, man, because they're going to be for two reasons. They're gonna be here for two reasons. Either this reason or this reason. Um, look, you said the church even so get all right. So now we finna see now. We know the angels are in these chariots, right? So give me Ezekiel chapter 1 and verse 5 through 6. Um, and I want to show y'all just how the angels look real quick because I actually did a video on this, but they not just no so-called white people driving these chariots, man. These are our people driving these chariots, man. They look like us, same skin color as us, right?
Con, you ready?
Yeah.
Ezekiel chapter 1, verse 5 through 6, and it reads, "Also out of the midst thereof came the likeness of four living creatures, and this was their appearance. They had the likeness of a man, and everyone had four faces,
So
and everyone
these
had four wings."
so these angels that's driving the chariots have four faces. These are the angels that driving these chariots, these UFOs that's real in the sky. They got four faces, man, and four wings. These ain't no aliens. These are not no aliens. But keep going.
And their feet were straight feet, and the sole of their feet was like the sole of a cow's foot, and they sparkled like the color of burnished brass.
So when you go to Revelation 1 and 14, Yahweh Shah feet was like brass. So they're the same color as Yahweh Shah, man. Maybe not as dark, but they brass. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like us. They brass. And these are the people, these are the angels that's matter of fact, get 10. Wait, get stop it. Go to 10. Go to 10.
And they had the hands of a man under their wings on their four sides, and they four had their faces in their wings. Their wings were joined one to another. They turned not when they went, and they went everyone straight forward. As for the likeness of their faces, they four had the face of a man, and the face, it's like it, and the face of a lion on the right side, and they four had the face of an ox on the left side. They four also had the face of an eagle.
So they had the face of a lion. I mean, a face of a man, a face of a lion, face of an ox, and a face of an eagle. Do it sound like an alien to you? It's not an alien, man. Esau told you he get his ideas from the Bible. And he put his own twist to it. That's why he ended up putting green aliens driving these UFOs. You know what I'm saying? That is not aliens in them. He's trying to be funny, right? He's trying to mock the Most High. These are the Most High God angels in these chariots driving these things, man. They're driving these things around. Now the chariots. Now who knows what all these chariots can do, man. We see Esau technology and down here, and if we be amazed at Esau technology at some of the things that he create, how much more the Most High God? How do you think these chariots actually look? What type of energy and what type of energy does you think this chariot have? You know what I'm saying? How fast are these the Most High God chariots? You know what I'm saying? How big can they get? Right? We don't know these things, but we know that the Most High technology is way, way, way more magnificent than Esau technology, man. And these are going to be the chariots that we're going to see with our own eyes. And going back to Wisdom of Solomon 5 and 1 through 3, how people gonna be amazed at seeing them things, man. Because we're not getting taught in church that we're gonna be saved by these chariots. We're not getting taught that salvation, your salvation gonna be when you get beamed up in these chariots. We're not talking. People think it as a fairy tale. If you tell our people that they're gonna get beamed up by so-called UFOs, people gonna think you bugged out. People gonna think that you slow. They're gonna try to put you on one of them scrap jackets. I mean, a mental house that you can't move. They're gonna put you in a crazy house. You tell them that you tell a lot of people they're gonna get beamed up in so-called UFOs, and they're gonna be looking up like this, and some gonna be coming destroying the cities, and some gonna be saving people. They're gonna look at you like you crazy. Their mind soon gonna tap into fairy tale land because they're not used to hearing this, but that's how it's gonna go. You know what I'm saying? That's exactly how it's gonna go. So you got the next precept.
26 and 64.
Con.
This is the book of Matthew, chapter 26, and verse 64, and it reads, Yahushua said unto him, Thou hast said, Nevertheless I say unto you, hereafter shall ye see the Son of Man sitting on the right hand of power and coming in the clouds of heaven.
So it said, you're gonna see the Son of Man, which is Yahweh Shai, who the world calls Jesus Christ. He's gonna be sitting on the right hand of the power and coming in the clouds of heaven. So what is the clouds of heaven? Is he talking about he's gonna be in the actual clouds? No, hey, the Bible is a subliminal book, man. I mean, it's so like the Bible. I say the Bible is a book of, it's a deep book. You know, the Bible is a deep book, and sometimes it may say something that they ain't what it's actually talking about. It's not talking about no actual clouds. It's speaking code, so everybody can understand it. It's not talking about no actual clouds. He's coming with these chariots. These clouds are these chariots. He's coming in a chariot. The angels are coming deep with him, his soldiers, with a chariot, man. You know what I'm saying? And you're gonna literally have, and I get that precept too. Matter of fact, I'm gonna get that first. You're gonna literally have I think, but give me Revelation 19 and 9 through 10. Because you're gonna literally, these ain't they coming deep now. They're gonna come deep. And you're gonna literally have these other military troops, the military troops gonna team up to try to fight against Yahweh Shai, his angels, man. It's gonna get bad, man. It's gonna get bad. I think that's what I
Revelation
want.
19.
And 19 and 9 through 10.
Mm-hmm.
Mm, keep going. Hold up.
Is it like,
Yeah, Revelation 19, get verse 19.
okay. Revelations 19 and 19. And I saw the beast and the kings of the earth and their armies gathered together to make war against him that sat on the horse and against his army.
Right. So the Bible said that he came together. I mean, these other nations, they gonna come together. When they see Yahweh Shai coming, they gonna try to fight. They gonna try to fight against Yahweh Shai, his angels. So all these nations gonna come together. And they said they armies gonna gather together to make war against him that sat on the horse. So they're gonna try to make war against Yahweh Shai and against his army. Now, who is Yahweh Shai and his army? I mean, who is Yahweh Shai army? The angels. And go back to that verse we just read. What you just read about he coming in the clouds. That Matthew 26 and 64. So it's gonna be a Armageddon going on, man. It's gonna be you're gonna see them chariot destroying, you know what I'm saying, destroying people, destroying buildings. It's gonna get real, man. It's gonna get real.
So like it's moving slow. This book of Matthew, chapter 26, and verse 64, and it reads, Yahushua said unto him, Thou hast said, Nevertheless I say unto you, how hereafter shall you see the Son of Man sitting on the right hand of power and coming in the clouds of heaven.
So he coming in the clouds of heaven, man. You know what I'm saying? He coming with them things, man. You know what I'm saying? He coming with them. And he ain't coming by himself. He is not coming by himself. So give me 1 Thessalonians 4 and 17.
So like yeah. 1 Thessalonians 4 and 17, and it reads, Then we which are alive and remain shall be caught up together with them in the clouds to meet the Lord in the air, and so shall we ever be with the Lord.
So is it talking about actual clouds? Then we will, which are alive and remain, shall be caught up together with them in the clouds to meet the Lord in the air. Hey man, that's deep, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, that's real deep. The clouds are the chariots, and you gonna it sounds like a dream. You know what I'm saying? When you read this, it sounds too good to be true. Like, dang. This is what I'm saying. Because think about it, the kingdom of heaven is going to be on earth. It's going to be the kingdom of heaven is going to be on earth, man. It's going to be in Jerusalem, you know. And it's just the you got a piece of it.
La.
Con. It's just to think about that. It's like, dang, man, like this stuff that we've been taught I'm gonna say this, the stuff that we seeing, you know, and we're gonna show you, we got videos of people actually seeing or hearing about UFOs and kind of seeing them a little bit. Hey, the Lord is using these UFOs as signs. Like the Lord is showing signs upon the earth to show that what times we in, man. And when you starting to, a lot of people starting to see these chariots more. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people starting to see these chariots more and realizing, like, dang, bro. You have some people like, what are that? What is that? What is that? What is that? But we know what it is. So we see like, oh, praise to the Most High. But you have some people like, what is that? Whoa, getting their phones, recording it. But we know what it is, man. That's our salvation. That's our transportation, right? So give me Numbers 9 and 15. It's more proof to prove that the clouds are um the chariots of the Bible. Now this is in Numbers, man. If I'm mistaken, we was in the wilderness. We was in the wilderness. If I'm mistaken, yeah, con.
Just let me know
So
you're ready.
you got it.
This is the book of Numbers, chapter 9, verse 15. And on the day that the tabernacle was reared up, the cloud covered the tabernacle, namely the tent of the testimony, and at even there was upon the tabernacle as it were the appearance of fire until the morning.
So it say the cloud covered the tabernacle, and it's another precept too. So was it an actual cloud that covered the tabernacle? Hold on. Matter of fact, let me get a precept. Give me Exodus 13:21. Hey man, this how you know right here. This cloud is a chariot, so-called UFO.
This is the book
The
of
Lord
Exodus,
been using them.
this is the book of Exodus, chapter 13, verse 21. So like it. And the Lord went by before them by day in a pillar of a cloud to lead them the way, and by night in a pillar of fire to give them light to go by day and night.
So it said the Lord went before them by day in a pillar of a cloud. What was it actually talking about? A cloud that's in the sky? Cause we know the only thing those clouds can do that's in the sky is make rain. You know the rain come from the clouds. A cloud ain't doing this. You know what I'm saying? Most I can do anything, but this is talking about a chariot. He was in a chariot to lead them. Basically, like just imagine a chariot leading you, like a car. Just say a car leading you to trying to show you directions to go, and you follow in the car. Same thing with the chariots. You know what I'm saying? The chariots was showing us our way, and we was following the chariot, while the chariots were leading us. It said, and by night in a pillar of fire to give them light to go by day and night. Right? So we know, but just by this precept right here, that the cloud that it's talking about is not an actual cloud. You know, it's a chariot of the Most High God. I just want to bring that precept up, the link with what we just had, but to show you that it's talking about a chariot, man. It's talking about a chariot in that verse. So give me Revelation 1:7.
This is the book of Revelation, chapter 1, verse 7. Behold, he cometh with clouds, and every eye shall see him, and they also which pierced him, and all kindreds of the earth shall wail because of him, even so, amen.
So he said, "Behold, he cometh with clouds." Now, is he coming with just? Is he coming with clouds in the sky? Is he coming with the clouds in the sky? No, don't even sound right. He's coming with those chariots. He's coming with those chariots, those UFOs. And if you can show, and you notice that always, if you watch any so-called alien invasion movie, those UFOs always have some power to it. They always got some destruction with them. They destroying stuff. Them UFOs got some magnificent power to them. So that's how they going how them chariots gonna be, man. He coming with the chariots, not no actual clouds in the sky. He's coming with those so-called UFOs. Those are indeed real. Simple. Um, and give me Daniel 7:13.
It's the book of Daniel, chapter 7, verse 13. I saw in the night visions, and behold, one like the Son of Man came with the clouds of heaven and came to the Ancient of Days, and they brought him near before him.
So what's the clouds of heaven? Them chariots, them UFOs with the angels. Now, this is a vision. This haven't happened yet. Daniel was literally seeing, ahead of time. He had the opportunity to have a vision to see things ahead of time, and he's seeing what we're going to be seeing soon. Just Yahweh coming with those clouds of heaven, not no actual clouds in the sky. He's coming with those UFOs, right? So those are the precepts, and it's more. It's various more precepts, but of how the clouds are known. Now, sometimes the Bible actually talking about clouds in the sky. Now you have to know. You have to be in the spirit to be able to know the difference. The Lord got to put that spirit on you to be able to know the difference, right? So just to show you that these chariots are indeed real, man. That's going to be our salvation out of here. And go to end times. Anybody go to end times.
Oh, show the video.
You got a what video?
Okay. It says Congress admits that UFOs are not man-made and says threats increasing exponentially. You want me to read it?
Now you can read some of it, and also our brother said this, and I'm led to believe it. But them wildfires in California, they've been burning for a minute, and it wasn't. So if they've been burning, no water can put them out. I'm led to believe the chariots did that, man. You know what I'm saying? Because the angels use the chariots a lot to cause destruction. Right? You know what I'm saying? The Lord used these chariots to cause destruction, man. And you actually had videos of army planes chasing after a chariot. I bet if you type, let me see if it'll come up. You actually had army planes chasing UFOs, man. Let me see if I can go to YouTube. Because they know, man. The so-called white man, they know. They know it is, man. They actually it's a video. They were actually chasing it, man. I don't know if I'll be able to find it. I seen the video. I'm like, that's wild. They like it was in the sky. That's the spirit. Get that precept. Get that precept. That's the spirit. You can bring it out. But I had seen a video of them chasing the UFO chariot.
This book of Sirach, chapter 39, verse number 28. There be spears that are created for vengeance, which in their fury lay on sore strokes. In the time of destruction they pour out their force and appease the wrath of him that made them. Fire and hail and famine and death, all these were created for vengeance. Teeth of wild beasts and scorpions, serpents, and the sword, punishing the wicked to destruction. They shall rejoice in his commandment, and they shall be ready upon earth when need is. And when their time has come, they shall not transgress his word.
Right. So, hey, you have spirits that are created for vengeance. Hey, some of these angels that's on the job in these chariots, they got a job to do, man. A lot of these so-called these natural or these unnatural unnatural things that's going on around the world, that nature being destroyed, you know what I'm saying, the water drying up. Hey, a lot of these chariots are doing those things, bro. These wildfires that won't go out. These chariots are doing those things, man. You know what I'm saying? The Lord using them however he want to do it, but he using them for to cause destruction, man. And they're gonna be used to tear down this place, man. And you go back to that article, babe. I just want that's a mighty precept too. You don't have to read the whole thing, but just get some
After years of revelations about strange lights in the sky, first-hand reports from Navy pilots about UFOs, government investigations, it's like an and governmental investigations, Congress seems to have admitted something startling in print. It doesn't believe all UFOs are man-made, buried deep in a report that's an addendum to the intelligence.
you stop at the which one you stop at you start right there and we can get some more in another article. But yeah, man, and they're not man made. And believe it or not, man, our government, they know more than what they saying. You know what I'm saying? They know more than what they saying. Best believe they got pictures of these of our chariots in their labs. Best believe they got written down facts on these chariots, man. Best believe they got pictures of them. Best believe they got videos of them. Best believe they know they got more information on them. They don't probably found some things on them that they not putting out. They're not gonna let you know that. They don't want to let you know that because if they let you know that these are real, that mean the Bible real. And they don't want you to think the Bible real. So they're not gonna tell you that these are real. They don't try to cover it up. They're gonna try to cover up the chariots of the Most High. You know what I'm saying? And they're not gonna show you the information that they received on them, or that what they learned about the UFOs. They're not gonna put them out there. They're not gonna let you know that. But you got it.
Con. It says dozens of sailors say their warships were swarmed by at least 100 otherworldly UFOs.
See that?
Mm-mm.
Get,
It says documentary filmmaker Jeremy, in an exclusive interview, says that crew from the ships have told him the swarms of at least 100 UFOs possess unexplainable capabilities far beyond traditional drones.
see that?
Unexplainable capabilities far beyond traditional drones.
Hey man, they pilot. You don't know what they seen on them ships. You don't know what them you. And it's crazy because the Most High do that, just to show his power. You don't know what he had them chariots doing. You don't know what they seen, bro. They know it was way different than a drone. You know the difference between a drone, bro. You see a drone, you know the difference between a drone. You don't know what type of tricks that these chariots was doing, man. 100, and they say they seen at least 100 of them, bro. Come on, bro. You can't make this up. In the Lord, they be in the sky every now and then. You look up, they real small, man. And this how you know it's different from a plane, because they move faster than a plane. You know what I'm saying? They can move side to side, up and down. Literally seen them at camp. We be at camp. Look up. Sometimes you see them. They be out there, man. They be in the sky. Definitely be out there in the sky, man. You pay attention to them. You know. Yeah. Esau not finna tell you how spooked he was, man. Esau not finna. They scared, man. Even the so-called white, they know these chariots are real, but they want to have you questioning if it's real. But they know for a fact it's real because they got uh proven facts of people. Probably they study this stuff, man. You have some Edomites behind closed door Edomites. They be studying these chariots, man. Best believe they know for a fact that these things are real. They know for a fact, ain't no question. They know that. You know what I'm saying? But you got it.
Mm, okay, let's see. Yeah, this one. Congress holds historic public UFO hearing. Military struggles to understand mystery flying phenomena. National security threat.
Right. So they have They have UFO, bro. This stuff be going on, bro. They have hearings. They literally come together to talk about this stuff, man. You know what I'm saying? They literally come together to, to figure out what was going on, what we're gonna do, what we're gonna tell the people. They really talk about this, how we're gonna hide this information. They literally talk about this stuff, man. You know what I'm saying? But we don't know that. Cause they ain't gonna speak on it like that. You know what I'm saying? This person right here, End Time Headlines, he's a whistleblower. You know what I'm saying? Whistleblower, basically that put down, they get into things behind the scenes and put it out. But you have the big time headlines, news reporters. They're not gonna get into this. You know what I'm saying? You're only gonna have whistleblowers get into this, man. That you know what's really going on, right? But you can read a little bit of that, man.
A House Intelligence Subcommittee Tuesday is holding the first congressional hearing on UFOs in 50 years, as building evidence on the sightings raises more questions than answers. There are a lot of unexplained aerial phenomena, and I looked up that word, and that just means like a remarkable thing, marvel, sensation, spectacle, miracle, curiosity, standout, or it means like an event. But in this instance, it'll be the first definition. We don't know what they are. It's like it. We don't know what they are, and they can't be easily rationalized as weather phenomenon or balloons or anything else. So it's quite a mystery. House Intelligence Committee Chairman Adams said of the hearing, "We're going to press them on some very serious issues." Carson said, announcing in the hearing that it's crucial for the government to seriously evaluate and respond to any potential national security risks, especially those who do not fully understand.
Con. Get that last part, get that last one.
The hearing on what the U.S. government officially calls unidentified aerial phenomena begins at 9 a.m. Eastern Time. It comes after years of unexplained sightings, primarily by U.S. military personnel, of flying objects which often had no discernible propulsion systems and unusual movable patterns.
See, so they see the chariots as a threat. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, I seen a video of it was a video that I think it was a chariot going swooshing by real fast, and you had the army jets trying to chase it, try to stay with it. You know what I'm saying? And they have these meetings and they come together and think about how can we get rid of it? How can we kill these things, man? How can we hide these things? These are what these meetings are for when they come together, man. Just like they came together in the song, what that song 83.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, when they took crafty counsel against us, that's how they doing now. They come behind the scenes. They talking about how can we destroy these chariots? How can we get rid of these chariots? And that proved the precept in Revelations, right? That proved the precept in Revelation, man. You know what I'm saying? How they gonna fight against each other. They gonna come in all these chariots, right? And then their army gonna be fighting against Yahweh Shai and his army. That's how it's gonna go, man. And they see these chariots as a threat. They fear them, and they panicking because people starting to real. They didn't want the people. They didn't want the people to start seeing the chariots, man. They want to try to hide them as best as they can. But people starting to come out and saying that they seeing them and stuff, and that's what they don't want that, man. They kind of getting scared because they like, dang, people starting to see them now. People starting to realize that these UFOs chariots are real, and they didn't want that, man. Their job was to try to hide these chariots. But what I said that
On this video, it says unidentified naval pilot shocking UFO encounter season one, and somebody said in the comments, those weather balloons are getting more advanced every year.
see, And I keep saying it's like Esau not putting this in his movies for no reason. Y'all gotta think about this. He's not putting these UFOs and people getting saved out. That's why they getting saved from destruction. It's all hell breaking loose. They finna die, and next thing you know, an alien in the UFO come and save them. They get beamed up. He didn't come up with this. What man gonna sit there and think about that and write a movie on it? He got that from the scriptures. He understand that this is going to be our transportation for our salvation. These are real, bro. These aren't. Type in, go to Google and type in UFOs and movies real quick. Do one right there. Let me see what come up. Or somebody getting saved. I want to see somebody getting saved by UFOs in movies. Or person gets saved by UFO in movie. Let me see what's up. Come on. Wonder what it come up. It's a picture. Go to images. Images. You click on videos.
I know, selected.
Click on. Go down. Go down. Type in fire in the sky. And then go to images. See what
For the movie?
I think so.
So do you want to click Fire in the Sky movie?
Yeah.
This?
Yeah. See if you click on a picture of it. See if you can zoom in. Now that's somebody getting beamed up by a chariot. And that's how it's gonna look with us. It's gonna look something like that with us. You know, this how it's gonna look something like that with us, man. He getting beamed up by a chariot, by a UFO. Seeing. You getting that's how it's gonna be. That's how it's gonna be, man. So we get the videos real quick. Oh, you say yeah? Did you find something?
I just only found one. Well, the other ones it's only 20. They're 20 minutes, so I just found a short one.
All right, yeah, you get that one. But y'all go to the internet, type in UFO sightings. They're gonna come up, man. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta have discernment. Some of them may be fake, you know, but hey, some of them real though. You know, I showed you in the Bible that they spoke about in the scripture. So what you got it?
The wind. The wind's 120 knots from the west. Look at that thing, dude. That's not our LNS, though, is it? It's not. I do have an LNS, dude. Well, if there's another thing, it's rotating.
They be moving like that. That's accurate. This might be a real video. Yeah.
Did you watch Moving Target? No, I took an auto track. Oh, okay. Oh my gosh, dude. Wow. Look at the fly.
Oh, so I thought it was open.
And that's crazy because like I said, I seen a video of them actually a jet chasing it. But that ain't the video I was talking about. But I seen like somebody recorded it from the ground. It zoomed by and you had the jets going, where it went at. And like that's how it be, man. They really be tracking, they be really be trying to track these chariots location, where it be going, how fast it be going, what it be doing. They be trying to really follow them. You know what I'm saying? Really try to stay up with them. So, hey, some they might have been trying to kill some. You never know, but they know that they real. They know that them chariots real. And this the last video I want you to get. Type in "swing low, sweet chariots." I'm gonna play a little bit of that just to show you. Or you can go to the lyrics. You go to the lyrics. Go type in "swing low, sweet chariots" on Google. Cause I don't know, they might try to you know how they be tripping. That was a so-called slave song. You know what I'm saying? The slaves, that's a so-called Negro spiritual. The slaves were singing that all the time. Swing low, sweet chariots. Our people, our foremothers and forefathers came up with that, man. Look at that.
Swing low. Looks like you got it. Go ahead.
That was it. Swing low, sweet chariots coming for to carry me home. Swing low, sweet chariot coming for to carry me home. So just think about that. Matter of fact, that's a beautiful. I look over Jordan. What do I see? Coming for to carry, bro. Our people know, bro. Our people, even back in that time, slavery, they understood that our salvation was gonna come on real soon, and our transportation was gonna be from a chariot, man. This where this song come from. The UFOs. Tell them to swing low, come pick me up, man. Swing low to beam me up. Dang. Scroll down, baby. That's right.
Yeah, they was in the spirit to sing that.
In the spirit. Matter of fact, type in "swing low, sweet chariot" slaves. I wonder if there was like, I wonder slave. Matter of fact, click the slave song a little bit. Forget it. So like, forget it. They know what it is. I know it sounds beautiful.
Swing low, sweet chariot, coming for to carry me home. Swing low, sweet chariot, coming for to carry me home. I looked over Jordan, and what did I see? Coming for to carry me home.
I saw a band of angels coming after me. Real, so that was in the spirit.
Coming after me, coming for to carry me home. That's why I sing, swing low, sweet chariot, coming for to carry me home. sweet chariot coming for to carry me home.
That's a
But they
beautiful
was
song.
huh?
It's a beautiful song.
Hey, I might need to start listening to Negro spirituals more. For real. That might be the new vibe. Listen to them Negro spirituals, man. Cause it was in the spirit, man.
Hmm.
Even it was in the spirit. They knew, man. They knew that these chariots are, and it's crazy. You got to be, like I said, you got to use discernment because in the Bible, sometimes you had when it spoke about chariots, it actually had chariots. Those chariots that the horses pull. Those that Pharaoh was in. You have different type of chariots too. That way, you got to be in the spirit to know which chariots it's talking about. Is it talking about the chariots that the horses pull, or is it talking about the chariots which are the so-called UFOs? And our foremothers and forefathers during that time in slavery, they understood that those chariots, that were going to deliver them were the so-called UFOs that was going to beam them up, and they understood when it just said angels was coming around them. Angels, paraphrasing how I just said in the song by the angels, they understood that the angels were the ones that were driving them, that was going to be around them to beam them up. So Lord willing, this video is edifying. Lord willing, Israel, you see that that these so-called UFOs are indeed real, and this is going to be your salvation, man. So just continue to have faith, continue to press towards the mark, and hey, be looking forward to get beaten up in them chariots. So this brother Obadiah, I want to give all honor and glory to Yahweh by Shemi Awashai. I say Shalom, Konya Shalom.